What was a loophole that you found and exploded the hell out of? Our university charged $847 per semester for a parking permit that didn't even guarantee a spot. Most students paid the ridiculous fee or got daily tickets, but those $75 citations added up fast. Walking wasn't an option since I lived 3 miles away, and campus buses stopped after 6 p.m. I was desperate for a solution. Professor Martinez's night classes ended at 9:45 p.m., and parking enforcement supposedly stopped at 5 p.m., but they'd started random late patrols, catching students like me who thought we were safe. 4 tickets meant a registration hold. During a mind-numbing statistics lecture, I started reading parking regulations instead of taking notes. On page 12, buried in section 3.7, I found it. Vehicles displaying valid government plates are exempt from university parking restrictions for official business. That weekend, I visited the DMV and discovered something beautiful. You could register as a volunteer emergency responder with the county for just $45, which came with official government plates. The program was for people wanting to help during disasters, but couldn't commit full-time. I signed up immediately. Training was 2 Saturday sessions covering basic emergency protocols. They never asked about vehicle usage. Within 3 weeks, I had legitimate government plates and an official volunteer ID. The first test came Monday morning. I parked in a spot reserved for university executives. My heart pounded as I walked past the parking officer writing tickets nearby. He glanced at my plates and kept walking. 6 hours later, still no ticket. Perfect. I got bolder. I parked in the president's spot during board meetings, took faculty spaces during events, and used the loading zone during finals week. My emergency volunteer documentation included response schedules, preparedness certificates, and fake drill notifications. By sophomore year, I'd gotten cocky. I parked in 3 reserved spots in one day, claiming different preparedness activities. The head of parking services actually thanked me for my community service after seeing me in volunteer uniform around campus. Other students looked confused. I'd never mentioned being an emergency responder. One girl whose dad worked for the fire department asked what emergencies I handled. I mumbled about staying ready for anything and avoided her. Over 3 semesters, I responded to 23 preparedness events across 2 counties, never attended a single emergency, and never owned first aid supplies. I couldn't tell a defibrillator from a fire extinguisher. Risk grew when the student newspaper wanted to feature me. I claimed volunteers maintained operational secrecy for security reasons. This made my work seem more important. Campus security couldn't figure out my detailed emergency protocol knowledge despite being just a student. Other students got tickets for parking 2 minutes over while I occupied restricted spots with elaborate response documentation. Junior year, disaster near